All right, in
Yes.
this first match, we have Omega and Zeratewl. I mean, I've seen these names look a little familiar. I think Omega's I've not seen last time, but they went for the quick Vayne. You know, Vayne is actually really good and all around with the true damage and the proc in 1v1s. So I think that was a really good ban. On the other hand, I feel like 1v1s are very dangerous because, oh, Yasuo, of
Oh, that's a
course.
very good pick.
1v1 champion. Like, you probably have to ban. See, Jax is a 1v1 champion, but it doesn't work out until late game, like mid to late, because he really needs the items. But in 1v1, I'm not sure. He takes a while to rev up.
Oh, Aurelia is also a really nice good pick.
Mm.
Though she's another one that kind of takes a little bit of time to rev up. Renekton.
Yeah, she's actually really strong 1v1 champion early game, almost like Renekton. So they can just dash in, and she does a lot of damage on a Q. Very scary champion. But with late game, she could one shot the ADC. Just dash to you and you're like done. Oh, Tam Kench.
That's that. Yeah, between the Mordekaiser and the Tamken, like I think those are good picks. Is because you don't want to fight them to start off. Like you just don't.
And unbench the Kench.
Oh, Udyr.
Oh. Interesting.
This is an interesting match. Like an Udyr, which normally takes just a little bit of time to get up his items, but he's still pretty offensive.
Weak. He's pretty offensive, but he's extremely weak. Early game. What?
Oh, Aatrox.
Oof.
This is gonna be a very interesting matchup, folks. It's a matter of who is going to be actually able to level up faster. So I think this one's probably going to be a CS kill fiesta, in my opinion.
Aatrox is dangerous, though.
Aatrox is very dangerous.
See, Urdyr's, yeah, I'm not sure he's gonna win this one. I just feel like Aatrox is very deadly because he has extreme range and his Q is. Let's not go on that one. And Urdyr doesn't have anything to really run away from his abilities.
Yeah.
Except,
Aatrox also does have a little bit longer range. Both are melee, but Aatrox has a bit longer range when it comes down to it.
If they could even make it, I don't know. Aatrox ulti against Urdyr, that's not gonna work out too well. But it really depends on how long this fight lasts.
Well, I know right now, folks, we're waiting for the spectator delay to go away. So we're taking a little bit of time right now. They're loading into their stuff. Hopefully, shortly, we'll be able to load in and we can watch and see exactly what's happening as the game progresses. Now, I know one of the suggestions that was made before was to jump into the match as well, but then that makes things a little bit harder in case I somehow get in the way of an attack. I don't want that to happen where, the referee essentially is a part of the reason why someone wasn't able to get their kill. But it was a very good suggestion. Yeah. What were you saying, Mark?
No, I was agreeing. I'm just kind of looking at the abilities right now. It's just the infernal chains that is used by Aatrox. Urdyr only has bear stance. And he has to stun his target for 1 second, but that isn't going to do anything because then it'll just pull him to the middle. And Aatrox can use the Darkened Blade combo, and that does so much damage. And
it's quite true.
Umbral Stash also he can use 2 times, and it gives him lifesteal. So I think the favorite is Aatrox, but the earlier can do some early game damage. And they both, but you have to have ignite. Like if you're gonna bring heal here, I don't know. Unless you play Hammer. Oh, please don't play Hammer. That is he's like the Torbjorn for League. If you can't get in, like people know, see, Heimer bring about so much fear in the mid lane. Junglers don't even come. Because you're probably gonna die. Like I'm talking about double kill. It's an insurmountable amount of times that I've seen him 2v1. You do not gank Heimer. Don't even waste your time. Just go bot lane and top. And if he's top lane, just stay in the jungle.
But remember, folks, there are multiple ways that you can win. You can either go for first blood, first tower, or 100 CS. You do any one of those, and you win. So you don't necessarily have to force yourself to fight against the opponent. So that might be the reason why we have an Udyr. Someone's trying to be going CS, and then we have an Aatrox who might be going for tower or first blood.
Okay, round 1. Omega Senpai versus Zeratewl. Okay, and they have the skin, Spirit God earlier. The skin as well. It's really nice. So much animations. Like change with the colors. Just the car Aatrox was. This person has probably been playing Aatrox for a while because that skin is old. He only had 2 for so long. He had 2 for so long. I mean, even for Iron had 1 skin for a very long time, and they gave him Dunk Master Iron. I don't know if that exactly matched his playstyle because they gave Dunk Master to Darius, but not Garen.
J Talon says, "Chill, I'll never roam in your games again if don't gank against Hein."
Yeah, don't gank Garen. No. There's just certain characters you just don't waste your time as the jungler.
Pay to win spirit skin? Yeah. Well, I don't know. See, there's one thing that I've been noticing with certain MOBAs now that it's kind of irking me. So, like, you buy this skin, and it gives you, like, secondary effects. Like, plus 8% physical attack or something like that. It's not something that's with League of Legends, and we've actually started up. So, we're just waiting for them to start moving.
Seems like it's paused. What?
It does. Oh, there we go. Someone's leveled up, though. What? Are they waiting?
No.
They're both level 3. None of them have their items yet. Oh, we've got some movement, folks.
Welcome to the Howling
Okay. Rudy is probably contemplating, just thinking, meditating.
Well, Udyr. Oh, okay, so they seem to be both getting Guardian's Horn. Aatrox did get boost of speed, which gives 25% movement speed. But, Udyr gets rid of Horn, switches it to Guardian's Orb for more health and ability power, and also goes for Cloth Armor. Both of them end up going with 3 health potions to start off, making sure that they have enough sustainability, especially since in ARAM, which is this mode, you can't really hearth back to base to get any health. The only time that you can actually get health is inside the certain points inside this map where you can actually go in and get a widespread area of healing, which means that your opponent can also rush in to get that same healing as well. But they started off pretty nicely. They went off one another, which means that this might not end up being a CS kill battle.
Yeah, they're actually doing what I thought. They're fighting it out. I love it already.
See, and there we going for the healing. Omega seems to be ignoring that. He has his own that he can run back to and start up. but that also gives Zeratewl a means to fully tank out with his health. Now,
one thing I do like, the one thing, oh no, not to cut you off, but one thing I do like is the sustain by Aatrox. That's giving Erdia a really hard time, and he's going for the little execute, so that's burst damage right there. Erdia still has, life steal and sustain, but the trade potential is in Aatrox's favor, and now he's level 6. This is a scary state.
Yep. When your opponent is 1 level higher than you, you can sometimes still make it. If he manages to make it 2 levels higher, though, then you're in some real problems.
And then times 3, you cannot trade them at all. So it's best to just turtle up, marry that turret, and just farm.
Now, one thing that I'm noticing is that Udyr is not really able to really get any CS going here, because Aatrox is like right on the line there. Udyr's minions weren't really helping him out because they were all the way in the front. Meanwhile, Aatrox's own were all the way in the back because they're all mages.
Yeah, and the scariest part right now that Aatrox has World Ender, he's going to be able to revive. So even if Erdia tries to all in, he still has time to be able to use his 2 dashes, Infernal Chains, and Darkened Blade. And that combo is, as you can see, very scary.
Aatrox is channeling.
Hey, back in it.
He's back in it. Using skills to quickly get that level up and go back 1 more level higher up than he was before. Now they're both going to get that healing.
Oh, they're going for the big trade? King, Darkened Blade?
I don't think so. Wait. Yes! Omega wins.
Oh.